Hey, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes and
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
Luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready. Yeah.
And go! Let's move! Full speed! Come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go!
Hey, Cap. Does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird. Here's today's weather report. Rain, rain, rain. I got it. I hope you brought your umbrella.
Oh, way to go, MP. Corner, Phil. I got you. Here we go. Get going. Hey, balance it out. Back.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Ah, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second-rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander, I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Vanapateni and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one, but the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the last guy on the list.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it. Sadirko with it from D. Parker. And Paris, another triple. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Now here's Lambert. Banked in off the glass.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
MP on the wing. Chauvet covering. Parker's shot is good.
It looked pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
Pass to Marchand. An easy 2 points on the layup.
A show of strength from Marchand, fighting through the contact with no problem at all.
Now, something that's interesting, you kind of think about, is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
And that one's good. Marks.
Mark says, hey, I can do it too. How about that 3 of his own?
Here's Parker. And Paris tacks on 2 more. Nanterre trailing here. And there's a foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Beaumarchais. Ahern with the rebound. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
Yeah, but I'd go along with it. It didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Yeah, me too, Brian.
Here's Chevalier. Stolen by Elich. It's Parker high post. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound by Nanterre. Here's Bleu. Pass to Beaumarchais. Good on the three-point shot.
Great communication between teammates there.
It's Paris leading.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Here's Beaumarchais. Elich the block. MP outside. From outside, off the mark.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
Beaumarchais can't get it to go. MP outside. Fades away. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are just falling for him.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Paris FC basket ahead. Up by 8. And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. And Paris FC basket call time. And he's going for the alley-oop. Oh, and Elich with the jam. And Bogey Elich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor, much like his twin brother Lazar, who plays for Madrid, Elich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Hammering down the alley-oop, the veteran Elich still has some springs in those legs.
Outside Marks. Over to the left wing. Unloads from 13 feet. Puts one up from 19, and he hits the jump shot.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of everything for that.
And he's going up for the hoop here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Pass to Girard. Here's Bleu. Three-pointer. One up, one down. And he makes his first shot of this game.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
no doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
It's Marks on the wing. He's covered by Ahern. Marks, no good. Here's Paris. MP outside. Pass to Elich.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Elich's experience really helps him in these sets.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Bleu. Beaumarchais. They set the pick. Here's Bleu. Covered by Portier. No coverage that time.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got an unusual skill set for a big man.
Screen by Elich.
And he lobs it up. Such a selfless play. MP really enjoys dropping dimes like that.
Here's Beaumarchais. Parker defending. Pass to Blanchet. Girard. Here's Blanchet. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beaumarchais. Ahern with the rebound. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside to the inside. Here's Beaumarchais. Defended by Elich. Pass to Bleu. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that does it for the first half of play. Paris FC basket ahead, up by 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
From deep, Parker hands it from downtown.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Marks, he's covered by Ahern. Back to Peltier. Goes up on the wing. Parker grabs the miss. And it's Paris with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And that one's good, Dumont.
Well, that's a quick shot from Dumont, but when you're already set up, why hesitate?
Marshall outside. Oh, there's the alley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it in.
You know, Blake, it's hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
I don't think there's any wrong answer to that question. Sensational alley-oop.
Way to avoid the question.
Yeah, come on, Blake. Stop avoiding the question, all right? But hey, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now Parker. He's got 22. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll go to Nanterre.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now here's Chauvet. Parker defending. Pass to Marks. Off target with the 3. Here's Paris. MP outside. There's the lob to the hoop. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Stolen by Marchand. Fast break. Here comes Nanterre. Here's Peltier. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Well, that fast break, it went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then just perfect execution.
Such a joy to watch.
It's Nanterre coming up the floor. Three-pointer Chauvet. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, out here in Europe, there are no shortage of sharpshooters. Chauvet showing off his long-range talent.
Parker's shot is good.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
Chauvet up top. Parker defending. And a Chauvet missile.
Bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down. It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
To the paint. Back to Chauvet. And a great assist that time by Marks.
Unafraid to get into the lane and challenge that defense, Gabriel Chauvet.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
MP on the wing. 27 points for him. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Throws it up high. The rebound by Vasseur. MP outside. Ahern outside. Parker. Pass to Dumont. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bleu. Guarded by Dumont. Lambert inside. Zadirko on him.
Shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind.
Don't let the opponent score again.
Parker's shot is good.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set.
Teams deciding to change it up.
And Paris FC basket, call time.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And stolen by Lambert. Here's Marchand.
And he drops in the layup off glass.
For Marchand, these high-percentage looks are so valuable. He can confidently convert on them.
Pass to Parker. Ahern. Parker. Chauvet covering. MP outside.
6 on the shot clock.
That one falls. Nice feed from Dumont.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Kick out to Chauvet. Screen by Lambert. And great D that time from Parker. And here's Paris. Another 3 for Paris.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
Outside Marks. Screen by Lambert. Marks attacking. Stolen by Elich. Pass to Parker. Ahern on the wing. Outside Dumont. Shoots over Peltier. It's rebounded by Marks. Nanterre with the ball.
They trail by 16. There's the 3.
Nanterre lead again can't hit.
And he lobs it up towards the rim.
And stolen by Chauvet. Lambert with it. Guarded by Zadirko. Pass to Marchand. Left side Chauvet. And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
Inside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Welcome, guys.
Outside marks. To the middle. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Down low. Parker down low. Chauvet covering. Soft touch off the glass.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line,
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Blanchet. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen. Here's Bleu. Pass to Girard. Here's Bleu. That'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this pair.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. So nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.